Oh my goodness, grab your cuppa because we're about to dive into something absolutely fascinating. Let's talk about the fundamental attribution error. And trust me, you're probably doing this without even realizing it. So imagine this, you're rushing to catch the tube and someone bumps into you without apologizing. Your first thought, wow, what a completely rude person. But hold up a minute. According to a 2023 study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, we tend to jump to these personality-based conclusions way too quickly. So, the fundamental attribution error is our cheeky little habit of blaming people's personalities for their actions while completely ignoring their circumstances. Sounds familiar, right? Let me share what happened to me last week. I was meant to meet my friend for brunch in Covent Garden and she was 30 minutes late. My first thought, she's so disorganised and doesn't value my time. But guess what? Turns out there was a massive delay on the Northern Line and she'd actually left her house early. Talk about me being the proper muppet in that situation. Research from Oxford University in 2022 showed that this bias is particularly strong in Western cultures. We're looking at you, fellow Brits. We're absolutely obsessed with making everything about personality when sometimes it's just not that deep. Here's another relatable one. Your colleague seems proper grumpy during a Zoom meeting. Your brain immediately goes, what a negative person. But hang on, maybe their Wi-Fi's playing up, their dog's just knocked over their third cup of tea, or they're dealing with a personal crisis we know nothing about. We do the exact opposite when it comes to ourselves. When we're late, it's because of traffic. When we're short with someone, it's because we're having a rough day. Funny how that works, isn't it? A 2024 meta-analysis in Psychological Review found that being aware of this bias can improve our relationships and workplace dynamics by a whopping 40%. Imagine that, just by giving people the same grace we give ourselves. So here's your challenge, my loves. Next time you catch yourself making a snap judgment about someone's personality based on their behaviour, pause and ask yourself, what circumstances might I not be seeing? Trust me, it's life-changing. And if you're loving this psychology chat as much as I am, drop me a comment. Should we dive into cognitive biases next? Or maybe we could explore the psychology of British queuing, because let's be honest, that's a whole field of study in itself. Remember, we're all just trying our best, navigating through life with our own invisible battles. Sometimes the kindest thing we can do is simply think, maybe there's more to the story. Now, who's ready to catch themselves doing the fundamental attribution error this week? Let's make it a game. I bet you'll spot it everywhere. And don't forget to let me know if you want more juicy psychology topics explained in a way that won't make your brain go proper fuzzy. Until next time, keep being curious and kind. And yes, it's definitely time for another cuppa. Don't forget to like and subscribe.